brioche bread, nut bread, in our Kitchen HQ Compact Breadmaker. And just, is there anything better than hot, fresh, warm bread? Ooh, it's warm to the touch. And just look, it's steaming hot. This is my basic white bread loaf. And with my knife from Kitchen HQ, I can slice in to this stunning, warm. Look at the cell structure of the bread. It's light, it's fluffy. I'm talking like a nerdy baker. Oh, look at the steam. It's so good. The air pockets in that classic white bread. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, I'm not a fancy chef and I've never baked bread before. I developed recipes for you that all you do is dump flour, water, yeast, sugar, and salt. I made the recipes, put it in the machine, and turn it on. This little machine mixes it, kneads it, proofs it, bakes it. All you do, and I'm gonna show you in a second, is dump the ingredients in the machine, and you'll have the most stunning, fluffy, white bread, whole wheat bread, brioche bread, cakes. There's 11 presets. Just, I mean,
oh
Callie,
my gosh,
we have
there's
to.
nothing better than warm, fresh bread.
Now,
bring on the butter.
Here's the thing, Callie, it's gotta be warm, right? Mm-hmm. So I thought of that at Kitchen HQ. You can load all the ingredients in the bread maker and preset it. So let's say you want fresh bread at 7 a.m.
This amazes me.
You put the flour, the water, everything in the mixer the night before, put it to 7, you'll have fresh bread at 7 a.m.
Waking up to the smell of fresh bread in the morning, can you imagine? Or coming home at the end of a long day to the smell of fresh bread.
Just preset it. So all you do, water in the bottom, and again, all these recipes I developed and you get. Very important in a bread maker to put bread flour. All you do is go to the baking aisle in any grocery store, you're gonna find bread flour. It has a higher protein than AP flour, and you want bread flour. Put it in, little bit of oil, simple. Little bit of sugar, gives it some color. And by the way, there's settings where you can have it medium, light, or dark. A little bit of salt, and last but not least, yeast. Now, like I said, Callie, I can do this the night before. Close it up, preset it like a coffee machine. And then when I wake up at 7 a.m., if you think the smell of fresh coffee in the morning is amazing, try the smell of fresh bread in the morning.
Seriously.
And that's it. That's literally my recipe for this light, fluffy, white bread. To make a brioche, instead you put some butter, some milk. It's simple.
And get 8 recipes included, so you don't have to even know what you're doing yet. I know, right? I mean, anybody can do this.
I'm
it's
a
just
sucker
all the
for this
basics.
one.
You can do light, medium, or dark crust as well.
Yep. So you control light, medium, or dark. 11 presets. You're making brioche, you're making white bread. There's a preset for whole wheat. There's even a preset for gluten-free. There's a preset for French bread. I've done all the recipes for this maker.
Eating the bread. Nothing makes me happier. Nothing is better than that. Fresh, fresh, fresh. We talk about this all the time. When you know what ingredients you're putting in, you can specialize the kind of bread that you want. If you like fennel seeds, or if you want a coriander bread. I mean, you name it. By the way, this is brand new this week.
Look at
and this week only, it's $59. It's a weekly deal drop, so it's $20 off right now. And normally there's shipping. There's no shipping tonight. Free shipping, $20 off, and on FlexPay. What is that, olive? A raisin.
This is a raisin, walnut, cinnamon bread. And all you do is add your favorite dry fruits or nuts or a little spice. You can make a pumpkin spice bread. It is so easy. You saw how easy it was for me to put flour, yeast, sugar, and oil in a machine and turn it on? You will end up with the bread like this. What happens is the compact bread maker by itself mixes the ingredients, proofs it, and bakes it by itself. You don't have to touch it. You don't look at it. It comes out already done for you. I'm just gonna slice into it, Callie. And like I said, you can preset it so that you can wake up in the morning and have fresh bread done.
We did have the electric knife last hour, which you should get. By the way, I wanted to point out that you designed this to be more compact so it can fit under a countertop. Like it's under 10 inches in height.
So mine tucks under my countertop, and that's why we did it that way. We found that a lot of bread makers on the market were huge. And this one is just enough to fit underneath your countertop. If you can fit a small coffee maker on your countertop, you can fit a small bread maker like this on your countertop.
9 3/4 of an inch in height.
Fresh bread.
It's about 9 inches in width, and it's about 11.5 inches from front to back. So if you, I mean, it's for a bread maker. Usually they're huge.
Exactly. Yeah.
And they're so expensive and they're heavy. This only weighs like, it's 7.5 pounds.
The old school bread makers, Callie, I found that if they're so big, you gotta lug it out, you never use it.
You never use it.
Let this live on your counter. That's why we made it in this compact size. The presets are all here. It's a digital display. And again, It will count down the time. You can preset to the time. If you want fresh bread at 7 a.m. every morning, your flour, oil, salt, and yeast away, and you can do it. It will mix it for you. It will knead it for you. It will proof it for you and bake it for you. You're gonna open it up every morning to steamy, hot, fresh bread. But you also have the other settings like cake, and you could do banana breads. All those recipes I developed for the maker that you're gonna get. Trust me, please try this. If you've never baked.
Oh, there's a cake mode.
I made a chocolate cake for you, Callie.
He's so cute.
I'm so hungry.
Let's go. Follow me. There's a cake we need to look
There's
at.
a chocolate brownie cake
cake
you can make in here. Look,
Oh,
all the recipes are made for you. So you can make a banana bread recipe done for you.
I love this idea.
A
Instead of
stunning little.
heating up your whole oven to make a little cake. Look at the size of that cake. It's
Imagine in the morning a little coffee cake or a chocolate cake. You can do it, and you can do it easily. My favorite thing I've done in this is a brioche, which is similar to the white bread. Just put some butter and milk in there. It's like a French, rich brioche in your bread maker.
Oh, it's like your own
You don't do anything.
At home. Especially, I feel like during the fall when it's like you're making your soups and your stews, and you want a fresh bread to dip into the juices.
Oh my gosh.
Come to mama,
Are you
right?
kidding me? I was the most popular guy in my neighborhood when I was testing this machine out, because every day I had new breads, and my neighbor Steve would come over and say, okay, what's next? What's next? And it's so easy. Now in here is my banana bread. Look, I'm gonna show you this. So you're doing a quick banana bread.
I love that.
It's easy. And again, all the recipes you get, ooh, it's nice and sticky. From the bananas, it mixes it, it kneads it, it bakes it, it proofs it, it does it all for you. That's the beautiful banana bread. Do your kind of coffee cakes.
That's a great price on a bread maker. Are you kidding me?
Look at the consistency.
$59.95, but that price goes up Sunday. So, and so does the free shipping go away on Sunday night. So
you can make a pizza dough, and you can make a gluten-free bread as well. All the recipes I developed, you get with it.
Gluten-free
and a
is so
gluten-free
big these days. So doing it from scratch makes
Which
it
is
even
hard.
more. It is. It is right. All right, 866-774 to get your bread maker. Red and white are available. One more thing before we get into our final item. You know, it's Clinique month at HS.